Alabama is coming off another win, and instead of talking about all the good things like I normally do, today I'm going to talk about some of the issues that I saw. Specifically, we're going to start with the Alabama run game, and I'll do a separate video about the defense. And so the first thing you're going to see is that Alabama's in 12 personnel, and it's supposed to be an inside handoff on this play. And you're going to see the left guard get blown up completely. So number 56 had no strength here, completely uprooted at the line of scrimmage, pushed back, and he was completely erupted basically and pushed into the running back, blows up the play, and Alabama could not generate run blocking at all, really. Here and there, they got a couple of good runs off. There was some misdirection. Alabama struggles in run blocking this year, which hasn't come to bite them yet, but it very well could against a team that is better against pass defense. So this isn't another run blocking example, but you're going to see offensive line struggle continues. You're going to see number 56 once again, and not to pick on him, it's just that this is the next play that I saw. He was beat easily one-on-one in pass protection here. His hand discipline on this technique was terrible. He kind of lackadaisically put his hands up as if he was trying to, reach out and block the defender and get some leverage on the inside with his chest pads. And the defender wasn't having it. The lineman smacked them away, swam right around him, got some pressure to the quarterback, made it very, very easy. Just got to do better. On the following play that I'm showing, you're going to see the true freshman at right tackle, number 64. I believe this is Michael Carroll. He's 6'6". It makes sense that this is a bad rep with it being a true freshman, but you got to get better. So he's beat off the line of scrimmage really easily here. I mean, you can just see it happen. He's getting beat. And even though this is a quick zig route that's going to lead to a touchdown, this route's like 5 yards, not even that up the field. Ty Simpson gets pressure and gets hit. He's able to get hit on this play, and on the play and a throw this quick, everyone else has got their guy blocked up for those 2 seconds. Michael Carroll has to do his job better and block him up too. Just continuing line of issues that Alabama's having with some, as they're rotating guys in, they're trying to get some guys some experience most likely. They're having a little bit of trouble there. And you're going to see another play with Michael Carroll. So you're going to see the right tackle, once again, number 64. He's supposed to slide out for the edge rush, basically out in the C gap. The tight end starts out as if he's going to block, but then leaks out into a route. I think it's the right tackle's job here. At least I think so. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the right tackle's job here to slide out there to pick up that edge rusher. And you let the running back pick up the blitzer who's coming in the B gap just to the left side, by the left guard. And then the right guard, Jaden Roberts, is going to pick up the B gap rusher on his side. The place where it seems that's why right tackle number 64. So Michael Carroll seems like he is hesitating to slide out to his far guy because he's worried about this rusher, but Jaden Roberts is already in the gap. So you got to trust your other guys to do their assignment. And also the running back is just nowhere near. They had this issue last week with the running backs not doing a good job in pass protection. The running back completely ignores the rusher coming on that B side gap on the other side. So Ty Simpson was going to get pressure either way. Seems like there was some miscommunication. They definitely have to step their game up here. Ironically, on a drive in the middle of the second quarter, so a little bit after this, you're going to see Formby, number 75, is in at right tackle. He gets a lot of flack, especially on Twitter. And Alabama fans, they go after anybody who they think isn't playing well. And on this drive with Formby in the whole time, Alabama had a very clean drive in terms of pass protection because, run blocking just wasn't great in general. And it ended in a touchdown. So obviously, I think Formby might be showing the most experience, which he doesn't give up the easy plays. But there's a reason why they're rotating, trying to get some guys some experience. I think they have more talent than some of the other players, but they are not showing up on the experience standpoint. Now, these last 3 plays, this is a quick video. I'm just highlighting these things at a high level, not breaking them down. Ty Simpson is getting riskier and riskier with the football. He was very efficient taking what the defense gave him in the early parts of the season and for the last 3 weeks. So this would be different if I just pointed out one time or we're just seeing this here and there. But we've seen this progressively, and it seems to be getting worse over the course of the last 3 games. Ty Simpson is taking unnecessary chances. So he doesn't take the check down to Jam Miller here on this play. And you also see that Cuervas, number 80, is open on an out route. Honestly, there's no need to hold the ball this long. Early in the year, he's throwing that ball We're getting some first down yards. We're getting some yak yards. We're getting something. We're making a more manageable play on the next down. He doesn't do that here, and this is what we got. You're also going to see Ty Simpson underthrow this ball. So obviously it's a shot. He's taking a shot down the field. But he put a lot of oomph into that ball. At least he tried to. And it just didn't quite get to where it needed to be. So could just a little casual misthrow. But I did notice that his accuracy on some deeper passes today was just slightly off. Not too crazy, just slightly off. And this is another example of that. And the last thing I'm going to show you on this 4th and 2 play. First of all, I got to point out this 4th and 2 play does not happen if Ty Simpson doesn't try to force the ball on 3rd and 2. So if you recall, you're not seeing that play here. But on the previous play, Ty Simpson was running out to the right. He had his guy in the flat who he could have got the ball to and probably got the first down. Or if he just commits to running, he might have gotten the first down. Instead, he tries to sling the ball back across his body, and it almost ends up being an interception. Now you have this 4th and 2 play where they have to make something happen to get this first down, and Ty Simpson runs it in, even though it's a bit risky here too. You see Isaiah Horton kind of get open toward the latter end if he's watching, but it just seems that Ty Simpson is trying to do a little bit too much. Very, very confident, which I like his confidence, but sometimes that can lead to bad decisions, and I feel like he's been pressing a little bit too much. Let me know if you think the same. Alabama's offensive line is struggling with run blocking, and they're just having some pass protection issues in general. These are some things to clean up. But like I said, they won the game. It's great if you can win when you have issues, but sometimes when you win despite issues, it creates problems with players being apathetic about fixing them. Hopefully that's not the case for Alabama in these upcoming games.